There are a lot of fields related to ASL, including teaching and performing. I chose to go with performing initially because I was watching a dance competition and I was inspired by the variety of styles, including different dance styles, body movements, and facial expression. That stuck with me and it inspired me to not be the only performer in our community. There are so many talented ASL performers that I enjoy and that bring me inspiration. I wanted to see that spread throughout our community. I chose to teach ASL because I frequently received comments on how great my performances were, including my facial expressions and other things like that, and they would ask if I had had specific training or taken classes. But what I actually had was a lot of feedback from experts on linguistic features and specific terminology. Through that feedback process, I learned a lot about linguistics, and that applied to my performances. My performances became better and more clear because I was following the rules of ASL linguistics. I wanted to dive deeper into what those rules were and educate the deaf community, which I found that I really enjoyed. So that's what started me in teaching. It was because of my performance experience. ASL is heavily influenced in many ways. I want to remind the deaf community that ASL is valuable and it is our language. We need to keep it strong. We do that by researching. I think we need a strong research foundation that leads to community discussion, rather than using a criticism approach. The best approach is to improve the recognition of ASL. It is still a very young language, and it has a strong influence from English. It is a contact language. My goal is to reduce the influence of that contact with English. I'm hopeful that this year, the newer generation of deaf people and the older generation can come together and work to preserve ASL.